Hello, guys. Oh boy. People there. You guys there? Hello? Yes, 1 minute to go for the CPI. So, quick one. Abdul, if you can hear me, let me know. I guess others will join us later. Okay, I think CPI. Oh, wow, it spiked up. So we need to wait. The way I trade the way I trade um important important data like this is that I always wait for after this initial spike. So I will wait. So after the spike, I don't always jump in. I'll just wait if I'm trading it though. Although I'm already in a buy position on pound CSD and euro USD. If you guys remember on I I discussed this uptrend some couple of days ago. I think this was on Monday. We had this chart drawn, and price has been shooting up since. So we've been shooting up since for this is a 4 hour time frame. So yesterday we breached, or 2 days ago, we breached this attack trend line. We came back almost inside. And then we are going back up now. What I normally do is I will just wait for that initial spike to do whatever I want to do. But most times what you have is that price spikes up and people take profits. So when people are taking profits, you see that price is coming back in, price will start falling. So that's what normally happens. So like right now, we are spiking up. So I expect that price will, as we spike up, we'll have a little retracement before the uptrend continues. So I'll just wait for a little retracement before we have that continuation of the uptrend. All right. Trade all these economic data, the major ones. Like I always say, it's a waiting game. Your ability to wait is very, very important. This market just requires a lot of patience. Like I mentioned the other day, pounds USD still did was a spike up. So it just requires you to just be able to be, just requires a whole lot of patience, a whole lot of patience. So for the major USD pairs, I'll just be waiting for a pullback. If I want to, I'm already in the buy position on Euro USD and pounds USD. So now the work is just wait. You just wait for that pullback. That's if you have not entered though, you can go back, you can scale to say 4 hour time, this 4 hour time frame. Or better still, if you really want to really scale down, you can scale to say 15 minutes. You want to push it. You want this 1 hour time frame. You actually know you want to jump on your buy. So another thing you can do is to go to the 15 minutes time frame and wait. So you can look for I'm on the 15 minutes time frame right now. Let me remove this on. So you can look for a trend line on the 15 minutes time frame and do this. You can do this. I doubt price will get there. Another thing you can do is to pick this thing and note your support. This is a major support on 15 minutes time frame. All right. So you can wait for price to come there and then jump in on it buy. Or so normally what you want to do is you want to wait on the top of the hour. Or you push that before you start jumping on the buy. Meanwhile, the JPY pairs, they already did a massive pullback and they're pushing up. If we even look at there seems to be a gap up the way the thing jumped. Let me go and look for, I want to look for the result. I didn't even check the results. Let me check the results. I'm just looking at it for Let's quickly check the results. Okay, for the unemployment claims, it's negative for US. For CPI is also negative 3.2%. For the core CPI, nothing changed for the core CPI. So that means we have a mixed results. So I think we are pushing back up a little bit for USD and others. Um, so that's how majorly that's how I trade. This is all these majorly, and that's why most times it's very important to just if you understand your technical analysis very well, you will notice that really there isn't really any much when it comes to when it comes to news. And your news always follow your technical analysis. Because already, all these things are just doing what we already and we say that they will do anyway. We already, if I go to the 4-hour time frame, you will notice that it's already what we are there that is happening. It's your ability to understand technical analysis still comes into play. And if you see that I see the same thing, our trend lines and all that, they are still playing their role. So what I find out major is that these things, the technical analysis always, work in in sync. It's always in sync with fundamental analysis. Most times, say 95% of the time. We always have markets react to what has already been established. Already, Euro US is really pulling back, doing a lot of pullbacks. So I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait this one to see. I'll allow this news to fade out before I jump on any trade. I'll just wait it out, see what will happen. Guys, if you are following me, I can see that we have few people, probably because we didn't, I didn't put word out on time that we're going to have live training today. So we have very few people, on the live call. If you are following, let me know. You can drop a message on the chat box. Okay, Mr. Ashon said, is it the fundamental analysis that determines the technical analysis? Well, the fundamental analysis is very, very important, as much as the technical analysis is also very important. Both of them are important. But what I'm saying is that most times they are always in sync with each other. Wow, we're having a little this pullback is stronger. This one is strong. Serious one, no. I mean, I'm on Euro USD right now. The pullback is massive. Let's see what gold is doing. Shut up also. What is pulling back? let's see what pounds USD. Same thing. Both of them are they're all pulling back. Let me go and put a trailing stop on my trades, both Euro USD and everything. I mean, we are coming down now. This is why it's very important not to jump on these trades when they are pushing up immediately after the news release. If you see what is happening right now, this is massive pullback. It means people are jumping out, they are taking profits. So we are seeing massive pullback. So Mr. Ajay, to answer that question, the fundamental analysis is the basis for technical analysis. But the technical analysis is always priced in, even during major news. I'm not saying every time, I say always. That means that let's say 90% or 25. Some people even say 95%. But people will say 85%, there are different school of thought. But the truth is, most times, we always have that thing happen that way. It's always priced in. So they're always in sync. Most times, they're always in sync. So we're having a pullback. So I'll be, like I said, like I'm watching. These are serious pullbacks, serious ones. So, I mean, these are serious pullback. So this is looking like we are going down. And sometimes when you're trading, that's why it's very important to take profit. Unfortunately, for those two trades, I didn't take profit. So, well, there are different school of thoughts. For me, sometimes I don't always close all my existing trades whenever major news are coming out. And there are times I just close all the trades. I close all the trades if I don't want wala. So it depends on my intuition. Sometimes in trading you sometimes use intuition, and you want to see if I've made enough money before news come out. I'll just come out, and then I'll wait after the news. I'll now jump on the trade again. Right now, what we're having right now, it's we have these major pullbacks. Then we can still. So what I'm going to do, if I want to, let's say I'm not in any trade and I want to start jumping on this trade, I will not do anything right now during all this noise. I will wait. Let everything. You have two things. There are two things going to happen. It's either we have price. If you wait long enough, say till the next 1 hour or 2 hours, it even depends on how long you can wait. After all the noise they are done, what you are going to have, we can, that's I'm on GPP, I'm on GU right now. Without price, we now continue this downtrend. Without something like this between today and tomorrow. Okay. That's if the sellers now overcome the buyers, we can have something like this. Okay. Or we have something that looks like this. Price will come and bounce off this trend line and then continue this uptrend, and then the uptrend continue. So what I want to do is to wait for all this noise to fizzle out. And thank God tomorrow is Friday, so whatever happens today will continue to tomorrow most times. All right. So the way it's going, this is very aggressive news. We can see price still pull back and continue uptrend, touch this trend line and bounce off this trend line, or come all the way down and break this trend line to the downside. So I'll just wait for whatever price wants to do. You don't want to be caught in the I think we have another core PPI. We have PPI tomorrow. I don't think PPI is as it's not as aggressive as CPI. Kerema say, at which point are we going to buy? Well, like I said, I'm going to wait. It's better you wait. If you're not in any trade, though, just wait. Just give it like 1 hour after this news. If you want to be very conservative, give it 2 hours after the news. You will see where the market is. You see where price is going. Don't jump in. Don't jump in right now. Just wait. Just give it 1 hour. You know, if you, like I said, if you want to be really conservative, give it 2 hours after this noise. Then you really see. Then look at your chart. You will see. Nobody will tell you. You know what you are going to, whether to buy or sell. You know, like I explained earlier. You see that we have price keep pushing down, or we have a bounce off this trend line. All right. So either way, like I said, I'll wait and then till it's clear. And then the New York session will soon open officially by, I think, by people will start having see more volumes. It is the way price jumped up. Sometimes, sometimes in trading, it sometimes is good at it's very good that you just stay by, whether it's doing news or doing when news is not out, like just stay by the side and you're watching so that you can see clearly. Like one of my friends used to say, he would say trading is like spectators, fans, football fans. When you're not in a trade, you seem to see things very clearly. Football fans, when they're watching football, they can predict, they will tell you, why don't you pass? Give the ball to that guy. Well, put them on the field and they start messing up. So that's how trading is. So I think prices pushing back up gradually, the flows of this 1 hour candle, they'll see the clear direction of where price is going, So it looked like we want to continue that uptrend. We only came back to form a support. It's looking like we want to continue the uptrend. This market knows how to deceive people a lot. There's no this market is a very funny market. It really knows how to deceive a lot of people. And it's when you have really come of age in this market that you will know how to. Nobody will tell you. The market by itself will teach you how to be patient. So I'm on the 1 hour time frame right now. As you can see, it seems to be we might see that continuation to the upside, or we'll see a further, pushback to the downside. So it's about waiting on. One thing I like to do is to, but if you pay attention, aside the news, the reason why it's very important to understand technical analysis is and to trade technically is because most of the time the news, the news, I'm trying to look for the right word. The news doesn't come out every day. Major news doesn't come out every day. So that's why it's very important to understand price action. If you look at what happened before the news, we already have our support drawn out. And this support has been here since, God knows when. I've had it here since probably last month. And then on Monday, when we had, I think, sorry, it was on Tuesday when we had the live session. That was when I had this counter trend line that I said I'll be waiting for a breakout and a retest. And that was what happened, yesterday. And then we continued the uptrend. You can see that, even if the news comes out, it will do what it wants to do. And eventually the trend will continue the way it wants to go. Most times, that's what normally happens. And this looks like that is what is playing out today. So that's why a sound knowledge of technical analysis and price action is very, very important. It's very important. You cannot take that out. Except you just want to be a news trader. I mean, I've had friends, some of my friends, they don't trade technical analysis. The only thing they do is they trade fundamental analysis. They wait for major news like this. They have mastered how to trade major news. They look for they have different methods that they trade. Some trade, some, use the method I explained earlier, wait for the news to come out and then wait for pullbacks, maybe 1 hour after the news, and then you start, taking your trades. Some people trade like that. And after major news, they take their profits, they are done. They'll wait for another major news. They come into the market, trade it, take their money and go, and whether they lose or they make profit. But if you want to be a trader, probably want to make, that's what you want to be doing. It's better you understand price action. Price action is very, very important. A sound knowledge of price action will save you, we see you trading, trading without waiting for news release. A sound action of, so that's my opinion. Okay, was the news positive or negative? I think it was I think it was both. We had a mixed, let me share I thought I initially shared we had a mix. If you can see, Mr. I don't know if you can see I'm on Forex Factory right now. It was a mixed reaction. The first CPI, there was no change. That's the month over month. There's no change. But year over year, we have a slight 0.1%. The expected is 3.3%, but we have 3.2%. So which is negative. So this is negative. Then we now have the core CPI. That one there's no change also. Month over month, there's no change. Then we now have unemployment claims. So we have like four data that came out at the same time. So unemployment claims actually, that actually brought out, that one came out negative. That one actually came out negative. I think we are going back up for, so right now, I think price is pushing back up. On the 1 hour time frame, you can see that price is really pushing back up. If I go to the lower time frame on 15 minutes, on the pounds USD, so there's a support that price came to test there. So what you're going to do before you take your buy, let's say after this 1 hour candlestick, so I'll wait for this for the candle to close. So, but then I already have my support drawn on the 15 minutes time frame waiting. So let's say at the close of that 1 hour time frame, because the day is still very young, then I'll wait to see if price will break this support. If there's no breaking of support and a further pushback, to the upside, I'll take a buy. Or another thing you can do, if you want to be a little bit aggressive, is to, after the close of the hour, is to wait a little bit. So what you're going to have is, you're going to have something that looks like this. And then probably need to push back before the uptrend continues. So you want to wait for price to push back a little bit and jump on a buy. And put your stop loss below this support. You put your stop loss below this support and wait. So, and see if that price will continue. But most times, after that 1 hour candlesticks close, if you go to the 1 hour candlestick, and don't forget that prices, we are in an uptrend already. You know, the market is bullish already. So you want to wait for pullbacks. You know, on this 1 hour, after the close of this 1 hour time frame. If this support holds, that means you are going up. So like I said, on the 15 minutes time frame, you can wait for price to do this, and then you jump on a buy and put your stop loss below this support. So that's what I would do. And because the day is still very young, you just say 30 in the US. So we are likely to see price to keep pushing forward. All right, so let me use my screen guard. So I don't know if anybody have any question before because we don't have too many people on the live session today. I just want to call it a day earlier. If you have any question, let me know. So I can address them. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please help this channel and help us to grow. We are growing gradually, but we want to grow more faster than this. All right. Biko, like my people used to say, they say Biko. So as you can see, we are pushing up a little bit at the close of that candlesticks. That 1 hour candlestick time frame. So all we need to do is just wait for the day to unfold properly. So guys, I'll be calling it a day. Yeah? So it is just have that, like what we discussed. All right, since there's nobody else asking any question. So probably on Sunday, I'm looking at Sunday, we'll have a proper live session where we'll analyze the market, or probably on Monday. All right. Okay, everybody, thank you for turning up. All right, thanks. Have a nice day.